Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's video, I thought that I would flip you guys through my planner. So it just so happens that I purchased an iPad in December to act as a computer, a laptop, a portable computer, because I don't have one. Well, I have one now because I'm using this as a computer, but I do not have a laptop because mine broke a year ago almost, and she's just been broken. And so I've just been using my desktop, but I realized I really wish I had a laptop or some type of device where I could edit videos and do those types of things on the go, because I used to edit on my lunch break and do side hustle stuff on my lunch break, and that wasn't possible whenever my laptop broke. So I purchased this iPad, and originally I was going to use it for my new job, which I do, and it works out great for that reason, and that's its primary use. But I purchased a planner, which is called the Dash Planner, which I got from Etsy, and I purchased it really to use for work, but then I realized that it was fire and that I wanted to use it for my personal life. So I guess it's time for me to flip you guys through my 2022 planner. Now, as we all know, at any moment I could be back in a paper planner, and probably will soon, because that's just how I operate. But as of right now, I am using this planner, and I noticed that a lot of you guys were interested and have been interested in my digital planner. So I am going to walk you guys through my setup and just flip through it and share with you guys my 2022 digital planner. It's pretty simple. This video should be quick, or it could not because I'm long-winded, but it should be rather quick, and I just want to share with you my 2022 planner setup. So if that is of interest to you, then please keep watching. So the very first thing that you see is the cover of the planner. Again, this is the Dash Planner, and I got it off of Etsy. If you flip the page, then you come to this dashboard type of situation here, and basically all of these are clickable. So if you wanted to go to, let's say, the sticker book, you could click this, or the color codes, the tutorial. If you wanted to go to line paper, you could click that. The 2022 calendar. It's kind of like a shortcuts situation, but also a lot of these sheets aren't actually a part of the planner. So the line paper is not necessarily a part of the planner, but if I wanted a line sheet to add to my planner, I could just click on the line paper. I could come here, and then I could copy it, which is here, copy the page, and then I could paste it wherever I wanted in the planner. So basically, in short, it's just, there's just this section here for all types of different note paper and different things in here, like different templates that you can click on and add to the planner and insert wherever you want to insert them in the planner, if that makes any sense. Probably not. I'm not the best one to tell you guys about this stuff, but that's pretty much what that is. So first up, we have the 2022 calendar, which happens to be this. If I just click on that, I could go there, but that's how it's set up. I can move around these pages any way that I want. Literally all I have to do is copy the page and paste it wherever I want, and then that's it. But I happen to like this 2022 calendar at the front. So as you can see down here, I have our off days. Light purple is my days off. Dark purple is the days that I have early release, and then my husband doesn't really have early release ever, so I just did him off of work, and then the end of school for him. So basically it's our work stuff, which is a quick glance for me. This is always important as we're planning trips and things like that. So the next sheet, again, a lot of these things are clickable, so it's kind of like a shortcut. Even if I wanted to go to January 1 or February 1, I could just click on it and it would take me there. Just click on February 1. So next up, we have the 2022 overview. So this is Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4. This is just where I go to kind of put in information so that I can reference this stuff whenever I'm planning for the month when it gets here. So when I'm planning for March, which is soon, I'll already have kind of like a rough estimate of, the major things for March. This doesn't hold a lot of things, obviously. I just kind of put the important dates, birthdays, big events, and etc., just as the planner suggests. Okay, so that's the next page. Then we have my 2021 goals and 2022 goals. Then we have this Q1 overview. And basically you can just kind of put in monthly objectives for each quarter and just important dates. It's kind of redundant, so I don't use this. I was using it, but again, kind of redundant, so I don't use it. There's Q2, Q3, all clickable here at the top. Don't plan on using those. I would delete them because that's what I like doing. If I'm not going to use something, I just delete it, but I just keep it in here because who knows, I might use it and I don't want to delete it. Okay, so next up we have this future planning section. This is for 2023. I don't know what way is up or down in 2022. I certainly don't know what's going on for 2023. So yeah, we're just not going to be bothered with that. I also have this master list, which I love. I think I imported this, but I like having it here just to kind of write down, like, our financial advisor gave us some cool places to eat, so I put those here, so on and so forth. Just like a master list for stuff that I need to get done or we might want to do. Similar to this brain dump, I also imported it, and I just like having it here just to kind of jot down things that we need to do or things that we want to do, that type of thing. Also, I have an appointment log, so I'll mark or log all of my appointments, my husband's appointments, and even our dog's appointments. And then after this page gets filled up, I can either add another page or I could just delete everything from this page and start using it again. That's the beauty in having a digital planner, is that you can kind of use stuff over and over again, which is, I'm digging that portion of digital planning. Next up, we have this mood tracker. I was tracking my mood for January, and then honestly, I forgot all about it for February. So I may pick back up with it, or I might not. But I was tracking it for January, which was a part of my nighttime routine. And it was kind of cool. I'd never tracked my moods before for an entire month. So it was kind of fun to track my moods, and that I had one headache in January. I don't really get sick or have headaches or stuff or whatever, but I just had a headache that day. Anyway, mood tracker here. These are January 2022 trackers, but February looks exactly the same. So if we skip from January and go to February, I moved things around, but essentially February looks exactly like January. The way that I have it, the templates that I have in February are the exact same as January. So here I have my February 2022 overview, calendar overview. Again, this is mainly for work stuff, but I do have, you know, some personal things in here as well, with the most important things that I wanted to get done in February listed here. If you flip the page, we have other things that I would like to get done in February, important dates, just kind of like all the things. I think we planned this together. So I'll link my February plan with me video up above, because I'm pretty sure I did this on camera, but just kind of like a reiteration, but also more stuff because there's only so much that can fit here. So I just kind of pulled from here the most important things and put those here, which I've gotten a lot of them accomplished, but we're not at the end of February yet, so I don't necessarily have to check in, but I have gotten a lot of those things accomplished. But stay tuned, because I will be doing a March reset video coming up, or a March plan with me video. Next up, we have a bill pay tracker. So I just kind of track all of our bills. Actually, 2 bills were paid, so let's mark those. Oops, just kidding. Now you can see me as I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go to February 1st. Okay, so let's go ahead and track and just kind of put a check mark beside these 2 bills that were paid. This one, I do not like that. Mark that one, and this one. And this is actually going to be $57.35, which is kind of annoying, instead of $55.35. So those bills were paid. So each month I just kind of track the bills. I have some quarterly bills on here and some biannual bills, and then annual bills. There's no place for biannual, so I just kind of put them in here, right here. Just threw them in there wherever, because they are in between quarterly and annual bills. So that's next up what we have. Then I have my February budget, our February budget here. We already budgeted together on camera. If you want to see that, check out my February budget with me video. Then we have my February finances calendar. So this is for financial information, paydays, February goals, financial tasks. This is just my financial planner. Of course, we know I live for a financial planner. Also, we have an online order tracker. Pleased to share that I've only purchased a couple of things for online for February, which was my bridal, my matron of honor dress for a wedding that I'm in. And then I used some credit card points whenever I purchased my husband's Valentine's Day gifts, and then also credit card points for makeup remover. Just pointing that out, that's why those two things are not, they're relatively inexpensive. So I just track, you know, what I've ordered. Sometimes I'm ordering a lot of things, I will say. Other times, not so much. So this just happens to be a month where I'm not ordering a lot online. So probably didn't necessarily need this, but I didn't know that February wasn't going to be a heavy ordering month until we got well into February. Also, here we have my trackers. I have a sleep tracker. And so I track what my sleep is like. I aim for 8. Sometimes I fall short and I get 7. Sometimes I wake up early, so it's not like I'm not going to bed on time. I just wake up early, therefore making it quite interesting whenever it comes to me getting all of my sleep. So like, instead of waking up at 6, I might wake up at 5 and I'll just go ahead and stay up instead of trying to go back to sleep. But anyway, I do aim for 8 hours. Have a hydration tracker. I'm trying to drink 32 ounces each day, which isn't a whole lot, but that's the point in drinking 32 ounces. I have been doing good as of late. I have a wellness tracker where I'm tracking like if I moved my body essentially, and normally I do that by walking, cycling, like riding my bike, or cleaning, which if I'm hardcore deep cleaning, then I'm getting, you know, I'm moving my body a lot. I also track if I get 10K steps or not, which my Apple Watch tracks my sleep and my steps and really my wellness too. So that's kind of how I get that information. I just put it over here just because I like seeing it in this view. I track my period, my medication, and when I'm taking it also, or not taking it, and then also when we're doing no spins. I will have to say, tracking no spin is a little difficult because it's kind of like if we buy gas for our cars, it's a necessity, but technically we did spin. So I just kind of track it if we don't swipe our card or spend any money whatsoever in a day. And then sometimes I like to track if I'm doing low carb or not. So I pretty much aim to do low carb every day, but sometimes I do more carbs than I would like. And anyway, I haven't really been tracking low carbs on here. Like, I haven't been keeping up with this tracker for February, but I do try to eat as few carbs as possible. Here we have my business planner. Basically, I just have the days that I need to film, when my business bills are due, and then any meetings or anything like that, which I do have a meeting. Oh, never mind. It's this week, but it happens to be March. So anyway, and then also I just track any business tasks or goals here as well. Next up, we have a transaction tracker for the business. I don't keep up with this that great, but basically this is just, you know, bills and subscriptions and paydays, and I just keep up with some of it here because some of it comes to me in weird format. So like if it goes to my business account, I don't necessarily have to track this, but some stuff goes to PayPal, it goes to Cash App, so on and so forth. And just to keep it all streamlined, so when I go to log and reconcile the business budget for February, just to make sure it's not confusing, I just track certain things here. Okay, next up we have basically video ideas. And I just kind of write out the videos that I would like to publish or film, or, you know, whatever. I try to film and publish 2 videos per week. That doesn't always happen. As you can see, today's the 26th. So tomorrow, I decided today I wanted to film this video. So it will likely go up tomorrow if I have my life together. And then I have like a rough estimate for March. I don't really go by this necessarily. Like, it's not like a huge thing, but I like to have a rough estimate for March. Like, as an example, I don't have anything for the 9th. So if I wanted to find something to, I think I have an idea for something, but just to give you an idea, what I would do, I would just come down here and I would copy or select what I want to bring up here, and then I would just drop it there like such. And again, this is just kind of like a rough estimate of what I'm shooting for March. It will likely change or not be in this order, but it just gives me a rough idea of what's possible, of what I should be doing. And I definitely like having, since I like filming videos like on the weekend, I like to film both of the videos for the upcoming week. Since I like doing that, I like to at least know what the next 2 videos are going to be. So these might be accurate, might not. I might flop them. It just kind of depends on what I'm feeling, but I do like having a rough estimate. Next, I had my whole house cleaning series all planned out, and I've kind of fallen off when it comes to this, but this was just like me brainstorming and putting a plan in place, and the goal in putting a plan in place is to try to stick to it as best as I can. Sometimes I fall short, but that was just me mapping out what would be possible and how many videos realistically this series was going to be. We're still in the works of doing it, so there's that. Okay, and then we have the February review, which I don't really do the reviews, so there's that. But let me just show you how I plan for a particular day. Let's go to, let's do this day, February 9th. And if I don't plan for the day, I delete it. So I didn't do February the 8th, as you can see, so I just deleted the sheet, which you just come here and move to trash, and that's what I do, because there's no point of having like a bunch of blank sheets. Like the 25th, I didn't plan, so I just deleted it. This is today, I didn't plan, so I'm deleting it. I'm likely not going to plan tomorrow, so I'm just going to delete it. And I may plan Monday. Oh, that's the last day of the month. Sure, I might plan for that. But as far as planning goes, I use stickers that came with the planner, and you can just select them and move them and whatnot, or resize them. There's a bunch of little stickers like this computer sticker and the weight sticker. But as for planning, this is a Wednesday, which meant that I worked roughly 7:30 to 3:30. So I just kind of blocked off that time. If I had any meetings, I would put that in here, but I did not. I put what my side hustle activity was going to be each day. I go to work, I exercise in some type of capacity, typically walk because I have a dog, so we normally all walk together. And then I like to do an hour or so of side hustling just to kind of stay on top of things, whether it's editing a video, filling orders, something of the sort. So I like to plan out which little activity I'm going to do, which side hustle I'm going to do, which is typically also my main focus, but it might not be my main focus, but typically it is. And then as I plan, as we all know, I like to plan for how my day goes. So my full-time job stuff, and then, you know, the stuff that I do whenever I come home. So I like to plan for that stuff as well. So that is all of like what a month looks like for me. This is March, so we're going to be planning together soon. I did already do the budget, so love that, and set it up a little bit, but I haven't really planned a whole ton. This is like a weekly overview, which is this thing here. So I can plan out the week if I want to. Sometimes I do, sometimes I do not. It just kind of depends. I'm in a season of life where I'm trying to do as little as possible, so therefore I'm not really planning a whole ton. And then you also have a preview and a review here, which I don't really do that either, because that's a lot of planning if you ask me. We have December here, and you know, it pretty much looks exactly the same. The only other thing worth notating is that at the bottom here you have these little icons, if you will, and you can click on them and navigate to where you need to go. So let's, as an example, go to entertainment templates, which is this situation, and then you can see all the different templates. You can see health templates, financial templates, easy access, so you can go in here, copy it, and then paste it wherever you want inside of the planner. You have the goals dashboard, which here are some of our goals. And then I was going ahead and breaking down these goals, like as an example, if you go to view goals, you can see how I was breaking down the goals. This one's pretty simple. To invest 15% of our gross paycheck, it doesn't require us to like really do anything. All we had to do was, you know, set it up with our jobs, and that's that. It's not like a goal that requires, you know, a lot of checking in, or it took a lot of steps to achieve it. So that's why this goal is quite simple. You also have down here a sticker book. So basically I would place the stickers that I use the most here, but I kind of use the same stickers over and over. But there is another section that I wanted to show you, which is the project dashboard. So this is the goal dashboard. This is the project dashboard. As I was designing my capsule wardrobe, which was kind of like the second project, the project that I'm currently working on, to be frank, I could just go in here, and then I have a bunch of sheets, you know, related to my capsule wardrobe and how I plan it all out. So that's a fun section. And then you have your note paper section and the sticker book. And then also you have these different sections, which you can kind of like build your own little notebooks, if you will, inside the planner. I don't do all of that, but that is what that is for. It sounds a little complicated, so I don't do that. But that is my 2022 planner. So I just showed you guys what a month looks like, and then all the other sheets that I have in here, as well as the goals dashboard and the projects dashboard. And that is pretty much my 2022 planner. Okay, you guys, so that is it. That is my 2022 planner setup. Let me know which planner you're using down below. I have noticed a lot of people are using digital planners. I'm pretty sure they were already using digital planners, but I didn't notice it, because you don't notice that other people are doing what you're doing, driving the car that you're driving, or traveling, or just doing whatever it is that you're doing, until you're actually doing it. That's when you start to notice. So I noticed that a lot of people I've noticed a lot of people are using digital planners, which is why I wanted to do this video. So that is going to be it for this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down in the comments. Like I said, be sure to mention which planner you're using for 2022, be it digital or paper. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.